Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Second down to the air. Holds on, it's Bishop. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, first down. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon with the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell did a good job buying a little bit of time. And
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on 4th. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Y'all seen that stream?
Haha.
Haha.
Touchdown Volunteers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
What about it, chat?
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety.
God, you are so fucking stupid, it makes me sick, you dumb fucking idiot.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Floats it out in space. Breaks into the open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They just keep firing. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch. Elite coverage.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! The extra point here would tie the game. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
If you go for two right here, you better get it, or else you're going to be chasing points the rest of the day. He wants to throw it. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. Here comes the heat. Out wide right, it's Jackson. They'll get the first down.
That was on you, buddy.
49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Matthews. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Grant behind the line. It's Bishop. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to pass. Right side, it's Staley. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Makes the catch. It's Bishop.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. They put the brakes on it. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Handoff again. Turning it on. He's at the 10. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Tough run here. It's Bishop. Touchdown, Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. Going going for two here to try to make the lead 7. Snap in the shotgun. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Keeps it himself. Quick toss. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout call just before the delay of game. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And here comes the offense on second down. Sets his feet. It's Mateer. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The run inside. It's Blaylock. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On the option. He'll toss it. Uh-oh, look out. He's
Lucky ass
shit.
shit.
But he's got a first down on the play.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now on second down. DB's right up on the receivers. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Get your faggot ass out of here, you doofball.
Oh, that's funny.
Can't wait to fucking celebrate. Get your hot pants wearing faggot ass off the TV, you idiot. Dork. Fucking dork, you idiot.
That's awesome.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Got enough for the first down. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now on first down from the 28. picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He'll take it himself. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Got a man. It's Davis. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
They give it to him again. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside. It's Gordon. Powers through the defender. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Out wide right, it's Staley. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the middle. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Stopped in the backfield as his defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air, it's Mateer. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Boy, he almost finished this half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Under pressure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's mad now, I bet. Here he comes to be a grown man talking shit over a video game. Where's he at?
Well, this drive probably won't
He'll
help
probably
them pile
quit.
up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. Going to the run, it's Bishop. No,
It's one thing to beat a man in a video game. It's another one to make him go quit. You know, that's awesome.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Oh, good play.
Absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Running inside, it's Bishop. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they
Doucheball.
Practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up. You have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome.
They're going to try and field goal.
It's fourth down.
And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt.
Celebrating ass fucking dummy.
That'll make the lead 8. They're up 16-8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it.
Yep.
That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went
just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown Sooners! Once he got some room, it was over. They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. Right down the boulevard. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quarterback will keep it. Makes the tackle. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead. And
guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Nice move there. How about that tackle to stop him short on fourth down?
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Got it in the middle. It's Blaylock.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To throw, it's Mateer. The quick out. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick give. It's Blaylock. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Right side, it's Blaylock. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Deep in the end zone, it's Dodson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are
Give me
going
1
to get
second.
everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Over the middle, it's Smith. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't
That is
lock
good.
in where everybody's going to start
That's real
looking
good,
at you
baby.
and
Good
seeing
job.
what's coming. Does
Huh?
a good job.
I'll get
Drops
some in a
back,
minute.
sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Out wide right, it's Cartwright. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting their receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed.
Yes, doggone ass fucking fat.
Continues to attack this QB.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Rid of it on the RPO. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And the Vols, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Second and long here. Right side, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Beck's going for the goal line. And they corral him at the 2-yard line. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Sooners call timeout, and that's their last one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had to have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting in for. One more stop, and this one's over.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step. but the offense will take over there. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the angle.
Breaks free, and he might be gone. The 30, running inside the 20. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late.
Man, really good job by the wide receiver understanding. I don't have timeouts. A few extra yards are not going to help my offense, but stepping out of bounds, stopping the clock, getting the first down, continue to keep this drive alive to try to come over here and take advantage and maybe win this game.
The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they've got the lead in the final minute. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Can't find his man in the end zone. The 2-point attempt is no good, and they'll try to hang on to this lead in the final seconds. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on first down. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Blasted as he
Dorky, douchey, dumb.
and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late.
Dorky, douchey, dumb.
What a bitch. Grown-ass man talking shit over a video game. It's awesome. Played like a hoe, ran clock, got lucky. You suck.
Yeah.
You suck dick.
Big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding